This is Joshua Hart here for Seconds Out. Delighted today to be joined by the star boy, Junaid Bostan. Junaid, it's not quite fight week yet, we're nearly there though. How is everything, brother? You all good?
Yeah, it feels a little weird, like it not being fight week. We usually do this on the Wednesday fight week, but all in all, very good. Concluding a very short camp, leading us to say I was ready to put a good performance in on the 26th.
How much notice have you had about this fight? How much time have you been given?
Comes 26th, it'll be 3 weeks or just underneath 3 weeks. So all in all, it's very short. Do you know what I mean? You can't even call it a camp, if I'm honest with you. But I've been in the gym, been working away, ticking over. So it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Just excited to get back in the ring. Obviously, last time we saw you was I'd say career best performance against Jack Martin. Just excited to tick over, have a nice little keep busy fight.
Yeah, definitely. Well, no. Listen, ain't a tick over fight. For me, a fight's a fight, regardless of who's in there. Yeah, I'm going to treat them with the utmost respect and prepare diligently as hard as I can, regardless of the time frame I've got. My man's not necessarily the best technical, however, he can punch a little out of his 9 wins. He's got 8 knockouts. So, at the end of the day, there's levels, but I'm assured that on the 26th, but before that, I need to prepare very well. So, no, it's a fight, and God willing, I'll come through in flying colours and get ready for a big 2025.
And what would you say the next 12 months look like for yourself? Obviously, you hold that Commonwealth Silver title. In the next 12 months, how far do you want to push?
Listen, I'm mandatory for the English. We've agreed that. God willing, the English title, and maybe by the back end of next year, British titles and maybe big fights. Who knows? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'm ready. I'll let my management and matchroom deal with these things, and God willing, I'll be flying. My main goals, 2 things. 2 titles I want in boxing. British title, a world title. So for me, as long as I get them 2, God willing, it'll be all good.
Is the opponent still set to be Ishmael Davis? Because when the fight with Ishmael and Josh Kelly got announced, the one thing that went straight in my mind was, what does this do for the English title fight that had just been agreed with you? So from what you know, is that fight still green light, good to go?
It's agreed. Obviously, I understand he's had a good fight with Josh Kelly. Fair play. Do you know what? Yeah, I want to get... Listen, one thing no one can do with me and Ish is let me speak foul about him. I can't speak foul about him. Ish is cool. Do you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I want to get out there. So, listen, he performed very well against Josh Kelly under the circumstances. I know Ish is a lot better than that as well. He'll say that himself, of course. He's only got 6 days' notice. I know he's mandatory for the British. That needs to be dealt with, obviously. I know Sam Gill is fighting tomorrow, so who knows? But as of right now, the fight's agreed. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Do you feel with the full camp that Ishmael Davis could have beaten Josh Kelly?
Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Listen, Ish is a good fighter, man. Ish is a very good fighter, and I think that showed in the fight. Do you get what I'm saying? I know Ish is better than that as well, and he'll say that himself, and that's not me. If anything, that's me upping what he can do. Do you get what I'm saying? So, who knows? But under the circumstances, he did very, very well.
It's been a very exciting week for your gym, I guess you could say. Liam Cameron made his Riyadh season debut. A very controversial ending, an ending that has, I'd say, took almost the same amount of headlines as the main event itself. Before we get into the nitty-gritty of it, how proud were you of Liam?
Super proud. Well, I'm not going to lie, initially, for the first hour, I was fuming. I'm like, people... He got wrote off completely, if we're being honest, and I can see why, because Ben's was on the way to superstardom, and Liam's an unknown, well, not an unknown quantity, but you get what I'm saying? He was almost there to make up the numbers, but not with our camp. In our head, he's there to upset the odds, and in my opinion, he did. Do you know what I mean? I had him 4-1 up. I couldn't argue with 3-2. Away from that, listen, regardless whether he was a winner, whether he drew or lost that night, Liam's a winner in life. 18 months ago, he was overweight, in a bad place mentally, physically and spiritually. He came into the gym not wanting to be there, feeling like take that back, didn't feel like he belonged there, and months later, he got back into the ropes, went for adversity there, everyone writing him off, had no financial backing really, only by a few people in the gym. Everyone was backing him and made him believe in himself, and then eventually he showed in his performances that he's there, do you know what I mean? And God willing, he's got his moment, and hopefully it'll go forward and carry on. I'm really, really proud of him. The gym's proud of him. Well, Raya, come here. Raya, come in, no. Let me say something, yeah? Liam's that good of a person. He goes out of his way for the kids. Do you know what are below amateur level? Do you know what I mean? Like the babies, yeah? Now, Raya, come here. Right. This is for Liam, yeah?
Yeah.
So don't be going all nervous and be honest.
Yeah,
How good is Liam with the kids and like yourself?
really good.
Really good, yeah. Do you enjoy your boxing sessions? Was you enjoying them as much as you was before?
No, I didn't.
Nah. Does Liam make you enjoy it a lot more?
Yeah,
Is he good with you?
yeah,
Does he look after you?
yeah.
Listen, after having the biggest night of his life at Riyadh season, yeah, he's flew back on the Sunday, eyes puffed out to the goons, yeah, and he still made time for the kids, and he's still coming on the Monday and Tuesday for the kids. So if that doesn't tell you what type of person Liam is, then I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, man, proud of him, so proud of him. We had a Nando's earlier, and people are like, oh, I saw you on the weekend, and he's like, he don't know how to take it. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's still living his normal life, picking up the kids from school, dealing with things away from boxing, and yeah, you know what I mean? So all in all, I'm very proud of him. Sorry for going off, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
That's completely fine. I think out of everyone who I've seen give Liam Cameron praise, I'd say that's probably the highest praise I've seen a lot of people give him. But obviously, you spend almost all day, every day with him in that gym. You see him all the time. Obviously, a controversial ending nonetheless, though. Not just the scorecards, but the way it ended. A lot of talk about Ben Whittaker and whether it was legit or not. From what you saw and what you think, what do you think went on with Ben Whittaker that night?
Say that again, sorry.
What do you think went on with Ben Whittaker at the end? Do you believe the injury was a legit injury?
I don't want to speak ill of Ben. Like, for me, it's like, I don't even want to... It is what it is, do you know what I mean? It's happened regardless of what my opinion is. It ain't going to change the fact of the match. What I found a bit odd was the scorecards. I do believe that Liam won, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, God willing, if he has got an injury, he recovers swiftly, and I believe there should be a rematch. I think it's only fair. I think for Liam, it's only right, and I think for Ben's career, I think there's no other way other than to get over that hurdle. So, yeah, God willing, that happens.
Just a word on the main event, Beterbiev Bivol. I saw a clip on your story, it was either on Mo's story, of a little voice note on Snapchat between each other. Beterbiev, what a scary man, undisputed now as well. What did you make of the fight?
A very, very good fight. A high-level elite chess match where, even at times where there didn't seem a lot to be happening, but a lot is happening. For the purists, it was a very good fight to watch. I couldn't split them apart. For the first half, I had Bivol ahead. I had it 6-6. I think Bivol gave it away in the championship rounds. I'd say the 11th and 12th. I think, well, I don't know, I can't recall, but I do remember the championship rounds, like, Beterbiev started switching on and started getting to the top side of things, but elite level fighting, like, I'm watching Bivol and I'm thinking, yo, his lead hand is exceptional, he's always there, he's probing it, he's touching, he's poking it out, jabbing, making it firm. They both showed things what they never had to before. Beterbiev was actually boxing a lot more. Not that he couldn't box, but he had to show a lot more, whereas Bivol was actually standing there in the pocket sometimes and having it with him, so it was a very good fight, and a fight what I'd love to see again. And the scorecards were a bit mad, I'll be real. 116, 112, I'll be honest. Yeah.
The one thing before the fight that caused so much debate was people not being able to pick a winner. And we thought we might get a little bit closer to deciding who would win a fight, but we're talking about a rematch now, and it feels like it's just a copy and paste of the build-up to the first fight.
It was that close of a fight, it didn't feel like there was a winner. Like, neither felt like they won. Does that make sense? It was like, when you've won a fight, you want to lay him in, you know what I mean? Oh, I won that fight, yeah, clean, do you know what I mean? Neither felt, it was like it's like they wanted to go on, do you know what I mean? So, it was a very good fight, and a fight what I'd love to see again.
Who do you favour in the rematch?
Makes it harder, yo. I struggled deciding before the fight. Now after the fight, I'm struggling even more. So who knows?
Junaid, thank you very much for your time. Best of luck next Saturday, and hopefully we get to see you, hopefully win some big titles in the future. Thank you.
Nice one, Josh. Always good speaking to you.